Hello again, hello.
He dashes here, he dashes there, he dashes every bloody where. He dashes up, he dashes down. That dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching my videos. If you watched yesterday, I actually did. Was it yesterday? Yeah, Tuesday. I did actually do a live stream. It's rather an impromptu live stream. I was actually out to work, but it wasn't a whole lot going on. And well, actually, there was one thing going on. I'd done one job, and I haven't put out yesterday's video as of yet. Should do, or Tuesday's video as of yet. It was Tuesday, right? Anyway, I did one job, and we'd had such a bad snowfall at that time. It was our first time out after that had fallen. And went to someone's out. One house, it was paying pretty well. I mean, it was paying $10 to go, I think like 4.5 miles. And but I picked that one thinking, oh, that area's good. I know there's not a lot of steps in that area, so it should be easier to negotiate. And I thought that it would also be ploughed out pretty well by then. Unfortunately, I was wrong. The plan I wasn't so bothered about. Got to the homeowner's home, and now I'd conversed with them along the way. I'd said, you know, I'm waiting for your order, or I'm on the way there, and they could have actually said something, but they did not. So we got there, and basically I couldn't get up their driveway. They hadn't moved any of the snow. We'd had about 6 inches or so of snow, and it was heavy, thick, wet stuff. And they hadn't even swept their vipping porch off, but their steps off. And I was pretty pissed. I was pretty pissed. And I was darn sure that I was not going to get a tip. If they had a ring doorbell, they probably heard me. Actually, the woman came out and totally stated to me, I'm sorry that we didn't even put out a shovel. No, you didn't. I just left their food on the doorstep and walked off. It was totally flipping ridiculous. You know there's food coming. At least do that. Well, the thing that got me is that when we pulled up there, and after I eventually got back in the truck, it was they'd obviously walked from there, because they had a truck outside, and they'd obviously walked from their garage to that. And as Mrs. Womble pointed out, they could have just come to their garage door and just taken it there. But again, they knew I was coming. Yeah, so I was pretty peeved about that, and was looking at the side streets along the way as we were driving down the main roads, and said, no. Actually, Mrs. Womble was the one that said, no, let's just go home. It was pretty bloody dangerous to be doing that. But anyway, went out today, and it was different today. We went out. We was out later today. I think it started about 5:30 or so. Well, at least that's when I took a picture of the clocks. It actually started on DoorDash. I did a dash along the way, and I think I started about 5:10 or something. But first offer that came in was a Papa John's, and it was just one going to one household, and it was paying like $14 or so. Now, we didn't do many deliveries tonight, which I was quite shocked when I got to Papa John's. It's like, I don't really like to go there in the dinner hour because I know how clogged up they get. And so I got there, and it was as we approached there, I saw that there was people waiting in the lobby. It was like, oh, what have I done? I've come from the other side of town to do this. And so went in there, got to the counter, said who I was there for, and mine was ready. Wow. Thank you very much. They put it in the bag for me. That was very good. And off I went. Went off and delivered that, and I can't remember if that one did it. I can't even remember where that one went. I don't know where it went at this stage. But anyway, I would have put everything up here. But there were several people that we went to, and they were either waiting for it. We went to one home. It might well have been that one. Went to one home, and they hadn't done all of their driveway, but they'd done a path all the way along and put snow melt down on it, and cleared it all up on their steps and that. And the little kid came to the door, and he was trying to take the food. Nearly dropped it, but anyway, he took the food. And but then there was another one that had delivered to, and they hadn't done their driveway at all, hadn't cleaned their steps off, but they made a snowman out there, nice big snowman. But I got up there, and the lady opened up the door. I hadn't got up the steps. She had the door open, but the storm door closed. And she saw me come up there, and she went, "Oh no, stay there." She says, she was all worried about me slipping, I suppose, on the steps. So she actually came down a few and just handed her the food. And but went to Jason's Deli. Didn't go there to eat tonight, but we went there to do a pickup, and they were still bagging it up when I got there. So I sent a message to DoorDash, yeah, they're still preparing it, whatever. And then done the standard thing on there, and then sent a message to the customer, just waiting on your order. And left it at that. And then the customer actually wrote back, gave me a whole list of instructions. Like, I'll put it all up here, because I did get that. And it says something along the lines of, the house numbers don't have been line up here, but they told us exactly where they were, told us exactly what vehicle was outside the house, and if there was a problem, just to let them know, or they'll even come and meet us at the door. But they did also say that there was ice on their driveway. And I went, oh, jeez. So I wrote back to them, I said, okay, well, I'm in a truck today, and it's rear-wheel drive, and it doesn't like ice. In fact, it doesn't perform very well in ice. Well, nothing, if it's all on ice, it doesn't matter how many wheels are turning, it still ain't going to like the ice. But yeah, it was, so I let them know that, told them what truck I was in, and what colour and everything, and just headed out there. And I think we've been to that house before. But she was saying when she came out, she actually came out and met us in the road, and she says the numbers don't line up. I said, well, actually, I said it lines up on here now. I can see it on the GPS. But she says even with that, she says you can't see the numbers from the road. It's ridiculous. And so at least there's some that are conscious of it. That's good. Some homeowners that are going to do it. So we suggested that she got some. Well, actually, she did it too. We were both sort of said it together. That maybe she got some glow in the dark stuff and did it. But yeah, which will work. Which will work in the dark, of course. But anyway, it's ridiculous how some of these buildings are made. You know, they make all these duplexes, etc., and they just got these pokey little numbers on it. They put a light above it, like a porch light or garage light, whatever you want to call it, where it's situated, and they got the number there, but it's normally the same colour as the background. And it's absolutely bloody ridiculous, because it's when the light's on it, it just like whitewashes the number out. You just can't flipping see it. It's just how they position it. It's absolutely stupid, but it's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so but those people, you know, even though she came out and we were chatting with her for a little bit, handed her the food, she was really nice in that, and you know, we went on our way. And a bit later on, because we've been kicked off a couple of times, saw that it was supposed to be like 11:50 on that one, and I wasn't sure at what point it was, but we were driving down the road and I went, 13:50? Huh? Why did it say 13:50 on there? So anyway, when we eventually stopped somewhere, I looked it up on the text, and they'd given us a $2 extra tip, which was very nice considering they actually came out to the car or the truck, whatever. So that was real good of them. But no, nothing really to report today. I didn't do any videos inside the restaurants today. Didn't do any of that. Was actually surprised that we got some decent offers today, considering what time we'd gone out. We eventually just got ourselves a pizza and ate it in here whilst we watched Dashing Across America. Chuck was on, he was doing his live show. I did a live show yesterday at, I think, 9 o'clock I started it, but it was like a rather impromptu thing. But decided that I'm going to try and do that every week at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, about 8:30, 9 o'clock Central Time. But I'll put a notice on that. I'll figure that out and put that on there. So hopefully we get more people in the on the event. Otherwise, I'm just sat there talking to myself like a fool, just like I am now. Did have someone coming in on there yesterday. It was a new person to new subscriber. I'd put out a short video yesterday of how bad it was and how crazy I was to be going out in that weather. And I guess this new subscriber from Singapore had seen that and joined up. So, and then they came in on the live show, so that was quite nice. Actually, it was me and them for quite a while, and they were actually doing a job. They were supposedly working doing some house cleaning or something. So if you're watching, Twin, thank you very much. Nice to have you on as a new subscriber. And hopefully you'll get some rest. You won't have to do too much house cleaning. But no, so we watched Chuck on Dashing Across America tonight, There was quite a few people in there. I don't actually know how many there was. Didn't actually look at the account on that. But there was some buffoon in there. I mean, everyone was putting in chats and chatting away to Chuck, asking him questions, and that he had new subscribers that were asking him questions, and it was good. It was always good to keep up with him, and but he had some idiot, I suppose, that had gone in there, some brainless twit that has nothing else to do, that just wants to spoil the fun for everyone else, and they just kept writing stupid stuff and that down there. Many of us were reporting it as not harassment, but it's something, I can't remember what we were reporting it as, but you can report them. So we did that, and then finally Chuck finally caught up on the chat, because he was a little bit further behind, and he finally caught up and saw that, and was looking at the message that this person had written, and when he figured out what they written, you could see that he was not impressed. He'd never had anyone like that on there before, and no, he wasn't impressed. And I don't blame him. Don't blame him for being that way. So he was trying to get rid of that, and was apologising to everybody. But every now and again there appears to be some flipping idiot somewhere along the line. So trouble is, I mean, they'll get kicked off, or get kicked off of YouTube, or whoever it was. But trouble is, they'll just go in and start another account if they're that, they're obviously not the full ticket, are they? Anyway, but other than that, it was a great one. We all had enjoyed it, but unfortunately, I think it got to Chuck, and it was also getting near his bedtime, and he decided that he wanted to go to leave it for the night. I'm not sure that reading what was written didn't make him feel any better about staying on. But you know what? Just, there's idiots. No matter what you do, there's going to be an idiot. You just have to leave them to their own devices. One day they'll learn. Anyway, so I think I'm going to leave it at that, actually. I've got some shopping to take indoors, and I've still got yesterday's video to... yesterday's video to do. And... which was all dash cam, by the way, just me doing a voiceover on it. And but it shows me going in, delivering at the house, and going in and out a couple of different shops as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll be back to dashing properly soon. Thanks again. Keep safe out there, and if you got any of this bloody snowy weather out near you, just keep warm. Take a nice heated a nice warm hat, woolly hat. Even though I mostly use my DoorDash hat if I'm going to deliver somewhere, or if I'm going in a restaurant. But I also bought this flipping set off of Amazon recently, even though it's got some bits on it. It's like a neck scarf. And you just wrap it around your head and wrap it around your neck. I'll tell you what, it keeps you flipping warm. And it's unlike a normal scarf, you don't have to keep tying it or untying it. So if you know that you're going to be outside delivering them, waiting on someone to come to their doorstep, this is going to be pretty good to have around your neck. Or if you're filling the car up with petrol, etc. But I'll stick my woolly hat on too, because it's a bit chilly out. But no, so I think, as I said, I'm going to leave it at that. Look into getting one of these. I'll tell you what, if I see, I still got the link to this, I'll put a link to this down below. If you purchase one of these, I don't think it was a lot of money. I think it was like about $12 or something. And you got some little dinky gloves with it, which you can get different sets of it. But anyway, they're stupid little gloves. But they got grip on them. Got little grips. They're not that brilliant, but they're better than nothing at all. But yeah, I think it was like about $12, and you can get different colours as well. But I'll put a link to this lot down below. If you do purchase it, it's off of Amazon, and I will get, well, I'll get a small commission on it possibly. I think they do that. I've got the link there. But anyway, keep safe, keep warm, and it's not always you that vipping causes the problems on the road. And the one thing I will tell you to do, if it is snowy and icy or whatever in there, if you're pulling away, if the light goes green and you're at it, don't move straight away. Always look. Because there may be some flipping idiot that's coming down the road a little bit too quick, and they'll hit a patch of ice and they may not be able to stop. Or they're just an idiot driver just going straight for a red light. But always watch. Keep safe. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.